Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thanks for sharing space with me today and welcome. My name is Melina Landrio and today is September the 13th, 2024. My voice sounds a little bit rough today, guys, because it's just returning back from a week of being missing, hence why I haven't been here. So thank you for your patience and your continued support in my channel. It has been greatly appreciated. And with that said, I have a couple messages. I'm going to start with an older message, which came to me on September the 5th. And I essentially started to hear the name Cynthia. And it was almost as though someone was hollering her name from a distance. And it was followed by an awareness of echoing, which could be significant. It was like, Cynthia! Ah! Insomnia could be significant, as well as disruptive sleep to this message today. The number 111 was significant, which essentially stands for happiness, abundance, and your progress for potential success. And I also saw the number 1441. And when I see numbers like this, they usually replicate some form of mirroring. And so when I looked up this number has to do with your inner strength and your divine support, and that you have it. And you have all that is necessary to overcome challenges and manifest your dreams. However, because this is a mirroring energy, in the same breath that I express what that number emanates, it's the opposite for somebody else. So someone doesn't have the strength, the inner strength to move forward or overcome something of challenge. They don't have divine support either, and they're having difficulty manifesting their dreams, or they have already manifested their dreams and now those dreams are being taken away. So place that how it fits, if that resonates with you. At that point, I shut off my phone, and the channeling at that point, there was like a lull. And excuse me, I often shut off my phone and put it aside until I get more information. And as I shut off my phone, I had this experience that felt like somebody sitting on the edge of my bed. Like, you know, when you sit down on the bed might make a noise. It was like that occurred. And then I had this like envision, or this vision of them sitting there, and it's like they're leaning on their elbows, like they're leaning on their knees, and their head is in their hands, and they're just waiting. And at that same time, I had the weirdest addition to this vision, which was like I was being shown this white head, like it was very round, and they were wearing like this suit and jackets and pants, and it was reminding me of the movie, I think it's called A Nightmare Before Christmas, where the guy looks like he's got like this big white head. I think his name might be Jack, so this could all be of significance related to this part of the download. Or maybe supernatural experiences could be affecting you at this time as well. So where you are experiencing movement or imprinting, like someone sitting on your bed, or hearing names like being yelled or called from a distance. Then I started to hear the song Starman by David Bowie. I'm not going to even attempt to sing it today. But it's like Starman, the particular lyrics were Starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it because he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it, let the children use it, let the children boogie. And then the word boogie really illuminated, so I just looked up what would come up with that word. It's essentially a repetitive note, a rhythm pattern used in blues music. So somebody could be shuffling, moving fast, adjusting things to a certain rhythm or a repetitive note. They're repeating the same notations, maybe patterning. And blues music is of significance. This is what I got from that. Also, there was a red spider hanging in the center of a room. And then I saw this vision of this energetic swirl on the floor. It was almost like a portal. It made me think of a portal. Because it was kind of like approaching me, but staying constant. It just made me think of someone being invasive, trying to get to the core of one's inner world, opening up portals of intrusion from low energetic perspectives. So spell work or black magic could be of significance here. And red signifying passion and transformation, which is influencing the tonal value of this depiction. So someone's passionate at transforming your environment, whether that be internal or externally. So you'll have to place that how it resonates, guys. And these are the channels that I received the other day. So we're going to dive into this in a reading just to see what other information comes up. Please use your discernment, guys. I can't express that enough. I mean, not everything is going to resonate, and that's the nature of a reading. You might have familiarities in a lot of the information, but it may just be that familiarity. So please use your discernment when investigating or listening into the information. How is it actually fitting in your life, or are you making it fit, is what you really should be observing and taking when listening to anybody's readings or taking any type of insight from spaces such as this. I hope that makes sense. So I know how easy it is to kind of dive into a message and just think it's for you immediately, and it might be. Maybe it does resonate. We're starting the energy here with the 9 of Wands influencing the Sun. So something is being illuminated. And when I look at this 9 of Wands cards, particularly in this deck, it's like I see a whole bunch of little people battling one big force. Okay. So the Sun card is all about illumination, but it's also about the universe agreeing to come together to align your pathway. And this is being influenced by the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is all about charging forward or standing steadfast. So you have the universe standing steadfast for you. They're still charging forward to help your pathways align. And also, this is all through an effort that somebody is like an energy of an effort of confrontation regarding your power or skill. So you may have a power or a skill that you may be under attack for, or you may have felt under attack for, or have had spiritual, like supernatural type experiences in regards to it. And this has all been being influenced by the sun, into the Sun energy. So presently you're in the Sun, you're becoming illuminated, and your pathways are still moving forward, even though there are people out there trying to impair you, create bad news, trying to create crises in your life. It's interesting because this card even implies sickness, and my allergies were so bad when I got this message that my voice was gone. I mean, being a mom of 4, Obviously, I have to use my voice on the daily, all day, all night, in regards to helping my children align in safe ways forward and regarding their health and well-being. And that's a constant when you have little kids who don't understand the dynamic that they're human and they could get hurt jumping off of a couch trying to fly like Superman, or you know. So yeah, I find that kind of interesting. So somebody could have been making you sick. They could be slandering you or creating conflict for you, even trying to censor you or place you in conflict with what your power or your skill is. So you might have something that is very powerful that you utilize, perhaps maybe even your voice, only because my voice was removed and I do use my voice. Maybe you use your voice too. Maybe you have a skill, maybe you offer readings such as this, or you're psychic or clairvoyant, you have some form of ability regarding a power or skill that you personally have that people are attacking you for. It does feel very supernatural, so I'm going to stick with the clairvoyancy, psychic type abilities, because it does feel that way. Again, the name Cynthia was called to me, so your name could be Cynthia, or the name Cynthia could be highly significant for this download in regards to whatever this is. So you are a force to be reckoned with. The divine is holding you in high light, high regard, and they're helping your pathway move forward, even though you're really faced with a lot of cruel intentions and discord at this time. So let's just take it a few steps further. What's gone on in the past to this point? Okay. So in the distant past, you were placed in a Two of Wands reversed. Whenever the Two of Wands comes up reversed, to me, it just reminds me of like being hesitant. You may have felt we're in a space where you're hesitant to make decisions, or maybe that's not your usual homeostasis, and all of a sudden you felt hesitant in regards to moving forward, or what it was that was your strength in life in regards to this power and skill that you have. Maybe you're faced with indecision or discord, maybe because you have people creating slander and conflict and crisis. This is maybe something that may have occurred also in the past, placing you in this Two of Wands energy, which caused you to create like, what do I do now? How do I move forward from this? Or what is this? Or maybe you have an ability to really decipher through information and energies, and you are able to really dive deep into a circumstance to figure out a way forward, or try to figure out and decipher what the heck was going on. Because this energy feels very indecisive. It feels very hesitant, which tells me that there's some form of unknown energy encompassing it, which I believe, let me look back in the channel a second. Yeah, I believe that at some point there was something to do with spell work or black magic that could be prevalent. So maybe some form of spell work was going on in your past, creating this discord for you. This is like, you may have been like lacking, or feeling like you were lacking in options of where to go, or you were doubting yourself, which was not your usual. Like, you normally are pretty, in the past, prior to this past experience, you were always very understanding of who you were, where you came from. And there was a lot of unfulfilled potential here in regards to this Two of Wands in reverse. So you were at a standstill, you couldn't move forward for whatever reason. There was some sort of discord going on. It does feel like there could be something interfering in that energy. And then recently, a Knight of Swords has crossed the pathways. And This could be in regards to the Nine of Wands energy influencing the universe, holding space for you to move you forward. This is somebody who is like a warrior type energy, a conqueror. Their force, being that it's a knight, so somebody with force of energy. But I feel like this is like kind of a hostile or an angry, disgruntled kind of energy. It's like it's your opposition. So somebody who is in opposition to you. So again, the 1441 was a number that came up, which is mirroring energies. And I believe it was in regards to your inner strength and your divine support. So the Sun card influencing your divine support, right? And your inner strength grew from this Nine of Wands energy and this Eight of Swords experience that you've had prior to even this experience. And this Knight of Swords energy is, I feel, the mirroring of you manifesting your dreams. They're losing their dreams. So they're angry. And they're challenged to overcome anything because they don't have support by the divine. They're not supported by the heavens. They're not supported by their ancestors. They're not supported, and they don't have inner strength like you do to move forward. So the only thing that they can do is like have this really huge temper tantrum where they express their anger outwardly in the form of slandering and mocking you or creating some form of turmoil for you through their slandering. But you've been there before. You've been through that before. That's nothing new for you, I feel. And so this is like, I don't know, it's like, I mean, it sucks. The energy of it sucks that somebody would do that, but it's like, yeah, it just, you look at it from a perspective of higher energetic value where, I mean, you don't want to join them in this energy. It's an energy that you've seen firsthand. You've seen what it is and where it comes from, and it's out of envy. But I mean, you have to look at the mirror reflection of how do you have all this strength and how you have all this support in the divine? What have you done to obtain that? Obviously, you're on the up and up. You're on the upright. You're doing good things in life. So that makes me question, what is this person doing that they're lacking these resources and they're lacking this inner strength? So there's someone who's not reflecting. They're not going into their understandings of why things are like you have. So the complete opposite of who you are, your opposition. So this is the Knight of Swords. Temperance energy. So you're challenging them. You're an earth angel. You're challenging them. Things are coming into balance for you. You're kind and you're loving. You have good intentions moving forward. And this is what is really highlighting you to the divine and why you're being supported in this way. This card is all about bringing about balance and an exchange for another. So somebody was slandering you, causing crisis and turmoil for you while you were minding your business. There's going to be balance restored for you in regards to whomever came at you this way. And this Knight of Swords, I feel, is on the foot end of that coming into balance regard. So whatever they were dishing out to you, for you, is what they are going to be experiencing in a way that the divine seems fit. That's how this energy feels. Let's go in a little further here. Their blessings are in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Let's get one more there in the environment. So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is a missed opportunity. And this is in the Querent's position. So this is, it sounds like the Knight of Swords is experiencing missed opportunity. They're also wasting or having wasted resources during these experiences or this experience of missed opportunities, because they are misaligned. They are now misaligned because they wanted misalignment as their investment for you. And because that was where they placed their energy, they wasted their resources to place misalignment in your life. They are now in ungrounded, misaligned energies. So this is not a very comfortable space to be, if you can imagine. And they might be experiencing insomnia or disruptive sleep because of this. They might also be haunted, because there is supernatural type experiences as well that's coming up. And the Six of Swords is in the environment here. And this is like to do with transition. So on one spectrum, you're transitioning into calmer waters, moving forward, with the Temperance being here to help harmonize and rebalance the structure of what has been as the future energy. So that's on one spectrum in the environment. That's what's going on for you. You're recovering and you're seeking answers and support. But in this deck, this is also travel, journey, or route. And because it's a balance and harmony, this is telling me that there's been travel in the past in regards to misaligning you or creating misalignment in your life. And this is coming up to the forefront as well. So although there's travel of energetic component regarding the divine, the universe holding space for you, they're also offering the same gesture to this Knight of Swords in regards to what they have invested in and illuminating it for all to see, is how that feels. We have the Lover's card as the emotion, so something to do with your self-worth. Is through it all, through the structure of it all, you found love for yourself. You found stronger degrees of love for yourself. And maybe you struggled with self-worth, or maybe you struggled with your positioning in life at a particular moment, especially when this Two of Wands experience was going on. But this is not a new experience for you. This is like a pattern. Remember the music, Let the Children Boogie, and the word boogie really emanated for me. So it's like this is like a repetitive note that has occurred to you in your life, a repetitive rhythm of people hating on you, spreading lies, gossip, and slandering you. These are just patterns that you have experienced. And all of these patterns that you've experienced, and I hear quite a lot, are really what has built the strength and character for you to love yourself whole, which is the Lover's card. It's just bringing you back into balance, pardon me, into who you are innately to be. This is all about loving yourself. It's about meeting those crossroads where you're met with either hating on yourself, following suit with what everybody else is telling you to do, or finally seeing the light and choosing yourself. And you chose yourself. That's what this is expressing here. It's committing to yourself, and it's communicating a deeper, profound way forward in regards to who you have been with yourself, and committing forward to this open-hearted, genuine connection. And it's a collaboration of all the spaces that you have lived coming together in harmony, harmonizing it, because the Temperance is here, right? That's what that tells me. And we have the Hierophant energy. And the Hierophant is, excuse me, I got a sip of water. Because you've been through so much, this outcome is, it's now time for you to take this positioning. I mean, the Sun card is all about the universe agreeing with you and aligning you in your pathway. You've been through a lot that you are now equipped with the experience and information of that of a Hierophant. So a teacher of what you've been through. Somebody who has accepted the knowledge and the values of what they've experienced, and they have emanated it forward. And this is embracing multiple cultures as well. So like you may have had multiple resonance. I don't know if that's the right word. Let me look that up. Yeah, it's different experiences. So all giving resonance to growing you, rich in what's the words I'm looking for? All of a sudden my words are all over the place. One second here, guys. It's like seeing the value in what you've been experiencing and upholding it and respecting the value of all counterparts of an experience that you may have encountered. And it's establishing practices from them moving forward, is I feel like what that is implying when it's a resonance and traditionally speaking. Because you explored them and you committed to that understanding. When you come into an alignment with something, so I'm just going to place these here. When you come into an alignment with information that you now understand because you've been through it, you use it to enrich your path forward. You take the pieces of the experiences that accumulate in your heart and you move forward in a very positive manner to help others with the structure. And I feel like that's what this is implying. This is expressing that you've gone through and you've utilized what you've been through in the right ways. You could have easily let life knock you down and take it personally and be hurt and go around and do the same that everybody has been doing to you. But rather, you embraced it and you really dissected it to help you move out of the structure of what was uncomfortable. That's how that is feeling. So let's just clarify the collective's pathway forward from here, because this is expressing two pathways here. So let's clarify that. The Sun, 9, too many, guys, too many. Just one card, please. Oh, Knight of Wands. Battle. Ooh, you got a lot of energies coming at you. Knight of Wands popped out here in regards to the 9 of Wands. So this really is giving me witchy vibes. Let's see, clarify the King of Wands a little further. Do I want to take those? I want to take a peek. Hermit, 6 of Pentacles, Hierophant, yeah. So an exchange of money for information and knowledge that you have. You've got a sense, so you've got a deep sense of knowledge within you based on what you've experienced personally. And this could be over multiple lifetimes. It doesn't have to be just one life. Guys, place it how it's resonating in your life, what you're actually dealing with in regards to why this video may have illuminated in your awareness. But for the 9 of Wands influencing the Sun and the fact that the King of Wands came out, I just felt like there was a battle going on. It's like you've got multiple forces coming at you. You've got air forces, fire forces right now, or in the recent past and now, interrupting invasively. And remember I said there was a red spider. The red is really emphasized here. This is to do with black magic spell work. In regards to being invasive in what you know, and that's the Hermit card. What does she or he know? What does the collective know? And I'm gonna pay some money in exchange to try to figure this out. I need to know everything that I need to know about this teacher, this Hierophant. The Hierophant is the end result here. So somebody is really being invasive in your energy right now, this Knight of Wands individual, trying to figure out what or why or how they can affect you, because this Knight of Wands energy could also be this Knight of Swords, or it could be the Knight of Swords paid this Knight of Wands, or the Knight of Wands paid this Knight of Swords. Place it how it fits in regards to how the energy replicates somebody in your life. So I'll just go over the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is an explorer, they're an inventor. They could be somebody that has changed their residency recently. They may have moved or may be moving. Or maybe they travel a lot, because the Six of Swords came up in the environment. So this could be somebody who travels a lot to implicate this type of interference for you. Let me just see here. Yeah, this is somebody who's a daredevil. So they live on the edge, and they have harmful behaviors and cruel intentions, and they have a lust for power. That's what this card is indicating or indicative of. And the Knight of Swords here could be somebody that has unscrupulous ways, intentions, like deeply embedded in whom they are, keeping a cynical and close eye on everything. And they're also very scattered brained, because I feel like their head is in so many people's business that they can't even keep track of it anymore. It's just how it feels. Excuse me. Okay, so now I want to know what the outcome of their interference is going to be. Because the divine, the sun, is illuminated and temperance is here. What is the outcome of this interference? King of Pentacles. So they're pushing you into a pretty profound space of financial security. So you could relate to a King of Pentacles. But again, the mirroring imagery, they also could be somebody who was or is at this time what they believe is a King of Pentacles, somebody who has a lot of financial abundance. I mean, they're going around traveling, paying to be invasive. There's Three of Cups here. So they're celebrating. Is that celebrating? They're in their emotions. Let's see here. Yeah, it's water energy, Three of Cups. So it's like they're looking at it from a standpoint of a bountiful harvest is what this feels. But I feel like this energy, because you are so securely illuminated and held by the divine, I feel like again, there's this flip of a switch. It's like you're now rising and they're crumbling and falling. And they're just trying to maintain the composure of whatever has been for them. But that's not going to be what's happening anymore, because now you're moving into this bountiful harvest energy where you are rising to the top. You're going to be that King of Pentacles. What else do I need to know about this, moving out of this energy? Another Knight of Cups, but in reverse. You have somebody salty. Again, this charging energy being the Knight, but it's placing this energy that was once very abundant into something very aggressive and snide. And this kind of goes in alignment with the Eight of Swords. They're just going to continue to badmouth you, cause crisis, and try to influence in a petty way, the only way they know how. This is too many. Yeah, they're leading their way to the King of Cups energy, being the king of all saltiness here. Yeah, Eight of Wands is out here as well. I'm not going to take these because too many flew out, but yeah, it just feels like the rankings are changing. They're going into a reverse knight experience as you're leading into a king experience. Place it how it fits, female or male, doesn't really matter. But the energy of it is what it is. And it's what it's saying is that you're rising, and while you're rising, whoever was trying to take you down, your main opposition, they're crumbling. And you may not be aware, but I suspect you are very aware of who this is. But if you are not aware, you are going to soon become aware, because there's something being illuminated in regards to this Six of Swords energy, this traveling and paying for interference in regards to your balance and harmony in life. So if you have felt unbalanced, disharmonized at periods of time, just know that that's all coming and changing. And I feel like you know this energy is coming. I feel like you've been feeling it spiraling towards you. There has been this sense of change in the air. I think everybody is experiencing it in some way, shape, or form, depending on what side of the coin you are on with that regard. So if you've been putting out good things, good energy is probably what you've been anticipating or feeling or trying to manifest. And if you've been putting out a lot of negative, harsh, untruthful things, that might be also what you may be manifesting. So you'll have to place that how it fits in regards to how you've been behaving in your life. But guys, this is the message. So I hope that it was helpful in some way, shape, or form. I hope that it illuminated for you what was necessary for you to understand or know, or just I think a lot of confirmations here perhaps for many of you in regards to what's been going on or what you're experiencing. I know I'm a few days late with this message due to my voice, so you may have also been sick or may have had an experience where something wasn't working as well as it usually does due to the circumstance. So just know that you're on the mend and you're on the way out of that circumstance, and everything happens for a reason, so all in divine timing. So until next time, guys, thank you for sharing space with me again. Take care.